In traditional approaches, the history of Romania could be written without reference to the gypsies. For a long time, history was regarded as being about those who are in the center of historical events. The gypsies, however, have never been a part of that history. For centuries now, on Romanian territories, they were kept in a state of collective slavery. Emancipation from slavery in the mid-19th century did not secure their complete integration into modern Romanian society due to the nature of the conditions in which it took place. They have continued to occupy, even until the present day, a marginal social position. Even when writers of Romanian social history came to regard the masses as being in the vanguard of history, they paid but little attention to those on the margins of society, where the gypsies were largely to be found. As a result of historical conditions, the gypsies have almost never expressed themselves in the public domain as an ethnic group, and therefore have consequently failed to awaken any particular interest in their past. In the most remote neighborhood of Bucharest, in a grey block of flats, I met a woman, a mother above all, whose greatest desire was that her children would become something one day. She would fight against all odds to make sure that her children have a future and that nothing would stand in their way, especially not the fact that they're gypsies. We can't categorize all people in just a single manner. This is what I'd like people to understand. If a man is to act badly, that's his character, you can't help it. It's not a matter of nationality or ethnicity. It doesn't necessarily mean that if one is of Roma ethnicity, we should point our finger at him. You don't know what happens in schools. It's a critical situation. I wouldn't like this to be screened, as I have children in school. With the younger daughter, I'm luckier. She's whiter. I can't help it. Their potential is what matters the most, not the skin color. I was watching a TV show the other day where they talked about handicapped children, and still the society is trying to integrate them, tries to help them. They even treat them as normal people. And our kids are treated as having a major handicap. Why? Because they're Roma. They even ask you when you go to register your kids at school. You have to fill in a form stating what ethnicity you are of. It's not nice. Teachers are saying, and also some foundations specially established for the Roma people, they make money in the name of these children, but they don't help them at all. Even charity foundations that are supposed to specially help these Roma children because they receive funds, the money doesn't go to the children, only a small part of the money reaches them. A needy child is satisfied even with a notebook if it is given to him for free. The Roma children abandon school because of the teachers, not to mention the other children in class. Kids are kids in the end, they make friends. When one of our children misses a day at school, the teacher would say to the others in the beginning of the class, "What would you expect if he's a gypsy? But maybe that kid is sick, or maybe that kid didn't have shoes to wear to school that day, or maybe he can bring a valid justification." They don't have to call him names and make him embarrassed in front of everyone else. Maybe I don't have what to wear, but I make sure my kids go clean and well dressed up to school every day. Why? Because they go out in a society, and I may wear slippers outdoors. Do you know that? I sleep on the floor with my husband for many years now. He's a house painter. I want to tell you, in regards to my children, that's what hurts me the most. As for me, I lived my life. I have a workplace that doesn't require much education, but it's about their future. These children want to become something. My daughter worked very hard to pass the admission exam to high school. All the teachers were telling her to drop it because she won't succeed. But she said that she wants to at least try, to see what her potential is. And she was successful. She was the only one in the whole school that passed the exam, given the fact that other children who afforded to go to private lessons and all didn't pass. If they see that your clothes are clean and you are a bit nicely dressed, they consider we don't need their help anymore. They just don't realize the struggle we go through to be like that. I had to buy notebooks for Ioana on the first semester. I didn't have what to eat after that. I didn't have money to buy them covers for books, but I bought them all the necessary clothing for school, backpacks. I wear slippers even when I go out on the street, let alone my husband. But when they walk out at the door, you couldn't tell that they're gypsies' children. These are the people that are born doomed, in a society that doesn't want them, that pushes them to the outskirts of villages and cities, thinking that this way they're solving the problem. The problem only gets bigger and bigger with each tear shed by a gypsy mother when not having enough milk for her baby. And one day this problem will turn against the democratic society.